My guest today is a super talented bloke. He is a writer, actor, director, and comedian. You've seen him on the hit TV shows Modern Family, Insecure, and Uncle Buck, and he's the co-host of an awesome pro wrestling podcast with fellow comedians Jay Washington and Martin Morrow called Before the Bell. Clayton Thomas, CT, welcome to Are You My Vegemate? How you doing, buddy?
I am amazing, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Mate, this is gonna be awesome, man. You will enjoy yourself. I know you were trepidatious, I think is the best way to put this before you come on. Direct quote. Anybody but you, I would have told to piss off. And I'm like, yep, there you go. That'll work.
It's true, man. It's like I never I'm a tourist. So it's like I rarely like trying anything new. Like once I get into a good rhythm of things that I know, I'm there. And then especially with food, I haven't tried. Let me tell you the last time I tried something new food wise. 2016 was the first time that I tried having my steak done medium instead of well done, how you see your family get it done. So 2016 is the last time I tried something new food wise.
And how'd that work out? Are you now a medium guy or are you back at well done?
I'm definitely a medium guy. I get my steaks medium and I get my burgers medium.
You need to talk to my dad. My dad still sets things on fire before he eats it. And I'm like, come on. He goes, I can't eat the blood. And I'm like, the blood is where the flavor is, Dad. You got to get into that shit.
Man, that's exactly how my mom is. And I'm like, some people will never learn, man. So you got to let them not enjoy the good things.
Well, mate, before we get going on the Vegemite, we do have to give a quick shout out to our sponsor real quick. If you're an Aussie expat living in America, what's the one thing you miss? Pies, meat pies. Aussie Pies and Sausages, based here in Los Angeles, California, bake their pies fresh daily and ship to all 50 states. They've got steak pies, curry pies, lamb pies. They even have vegan pies. That's right, I said it, vegan pies. They also have a pie called the Mighty Pull, which is braised beef in good old Vegemite. They've even got sausage rolls, and they do party pies and cater for private events. Desserts? Did you say desserts? Yes, they've got Aussie pavlovas, caramel slices, and they've got lamingtons. We had a vanilla slice, but I ate that while we were getting set up to film. It was yummy. Sorry. So, folks, go to AussiePiesAndSausages.com and get some pies and sausage rolls delivered to your house and support an Aussie-owned business in the US. Cheers. So, folks, go to AussiePiesAndSausages.com and check those guys out. CT, this is something you probably need to try after Vegemite is get yourself a good Aussie meat pie next, mate. That's the next thing you need to try out, mate, for sure.
We will see how Vegemite goes today.
Mate, you've got your Vegemite right there. Have you cracked it open yet?
I have not.
Crack it open, have a good smell. It's got a bit of an aroma to it. Umami, I think, is what they call it. Oh, that's like a good smell of Vegemite in the morning.
You know what? That's not a bad smell.
Oh, there we go. All right. Now, you've got your toast buttered up, ready to go. Have you ever gone that far?
Got it, buttered up.
All right, mate. Well, go now. Think half of what you would do with peanut butter, okay? Just flick it on the toast. You don't have to go too strong.
Okay.
I go very strong. All right.
Oh,
but that's how I go. So go half of what I've done. All right.
I got it on. I got a corner of it on there. So
I go a little bit bigger than that. You're gonna go. You might. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That's a good. You can go cover the whole thing, mate. You may not use it again. You don't have to eat the whole slice.
I would have paced myself because I also don't even eat this early. But I'm like, it's Dan. I got to do it. It's Dan. Okay.
So this is in 80% of Australian households. Okay, this is basically it never goes off. There's a suggested expiry date, but that's just bullshit. Really, at the end of the day, I mean, this stuff will hang around after a nuclear war, mate. It's great. This and cockroaches, Vegemite will be around. All right. That's what it's for. It's good to know. It's good stuff, mate. I've had it 4 times this week. Okay, 4 times for breakfast this week. I've had Vegemite. All right. So this is where Australians in America and around the world, mate, this is where Australians find out, Clayton Thomas, CT, are you our Vegemate? Show us what you got there, mate. Cheers, one up.
Closer. Cheers, one up to you, man.
This is gonna be good, mate. Cheers, buddy.
It's not bad. Not bad.
You're into that?
The taste threw me off. At first, I was like, what is it going to taste like? This is not bad. You know what I would put this on? I would literally try to melt a little bit of it and put it like on a salad. You know what I mean? Like I can taste it on a salad. Maybe some chips, like a dip your
you would
chip
be the
in
first guy in history to put Vegemite on a salad.
It seems like it seems like it pairs perfectly with a salad.
Now with cheese, oh my God, mate, with a bit of melted cheese on toast, this is next level. Yeah,
Dude.
and now this is pure vitamin B, mate. This is good for you.
This is better than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the saltiness of it too.
Pure vitamin B. It's been around for 100 years.
100 years. Vegemite. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, man, because like I said, I hadn't opened it the entire time. I'm like, man, I hope this isn't like sardines or like, you know, when you open up a can of tuna and you're like, woo, this was nice.
Mate, I'm happy because you're such a good friend. I didn't want to break you with Vegemite today, man. I really didn't want to hurt you that bad. And we've had some horror stories.
Really?
There's been a couple of people who've really had a problem with this.
Really? What were their reactions? This is not a problem at all.
A lot of people think it tastes like metal. I've had that. Ron G thought it tasted like metal. Thought it could taste like a... Dean Del Rey brought it back to me and gave it back to me at the club and said, get this shit out of my fucking house.
The audacity to bring it out of the house and give it back
he just brought it back to the club, brought it back down to the Laugh Factory and said, take this away. I don't even want to throw it in the trash. I'm bringing it back to you.
It's not bad at all. Like I said, the taste is very... I've always been a fan of, like, I like sweet, but I'm also a fan of savory. And this goes with more savory foods. You could even put this, I would even say burger.
Oh, yeah, no, you can. This goes really well with meat. JJ, the guy who makes the pies, who sponsors the podcast, does a braised beef in Vegemite pie. Oh, my God, mate.
That's not bad.
Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Vegemite. So this is Australia's own. Since 1923, literally 101 years.
Have you ever been to Australia before, mate?
No, and you know what's funny? I've always, well, okay, let me say this properly. I'd always wanted to go until about last year. I was on Instagram and they start showing clips of Australia with these giant spiders. And listen, I'm not a fan of small spiders, let alone the giant spiders and the webs that I saw. And I was like, well, there goes that.
I tell you what, man, if you go to Australia, you won't even think about the spiders while you're there. I promise you. Because you'll be too fucking scared of the snakes to even think about the spiders.
So you guys got snakes in Australia? No,
snakes are a real problem, mate. The snakes are a problem. I mean, I tell people when they go to Australia, I said, listen, I grew up in the country. I got a real simple advice for you. If you're walking through grass that's longer than 3 inches, watch where you put your feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's no way.
One of those places, if you're playing golf and you hit your ball in the rough in the summer, I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to take a drop. If it's in the deep rough, fuck that. I'm not going in looking for my ball in the deep rough. In northern New South Wales, out in the country, I smack a ball in the deep rough, it's gone.
So
just full of brown snakes. I'm like, no way.
Okay, so in the city, are there snakes and spiders there?
Yes. Yeah, well, okay, define city. Semi-urban environments, you'll run into brown snakes, which are the number 2 snake in the world, which is a bit of a shame because they're everywhere. They're kind of like rodents. So anywhere where there's rodents and garbage and stuff like that, you'll get brown snakes with grass.
Not doing it. So we're talking. So let's say, for example,
And we get python. We get pythons all the time. We get huntsman spiders are a real problem. The big ones, the spiders like that, but then they're harmless. They eat cockroaches. They're great.
So you know how you look at downtown LA or even Hollywood or New York, and there's like all these buildings, and it's like, it's city. It's real industrial city. Is that also where you would find these spiders and snakes?
Spiders, yes. Snakes, no.
Whew. Nah, man.
No. Yeah. We got other stuff though, man. We got jellyfish and all kinds of shit you can worry about. I mean, if you want to go to, if you have any kind of, if you're neurotic in any way, stay home.
This
Watch
is
that
good
shit
to
on
know.
TV. Watch that shit on TV and stay home. But
that's what I'd like to know, because that tells me everything that I would be scared of if I were to go to Australia, and it is a lot.
Now you ask Australians what's the number one thing they're scared of, and it's not snakes or spiders, it's magpies.
The magpies are the birds, right?
The birds, yeah. Nothing is more evil than a pissed off magpie in the middle of mating season or middle of egg laying season. Yeah, people will like change their route to work to get away from a magpie.
What will they do to humans?
They'll dive bomb them and peck you in the head. That's a nice little, we don't even warn you about that. That's a bonus animal. Okay, you guys are all worried about all the other shit, and then you get dive bombed by a bird while you're walking to the bus. Yeah, that's Jesus street. There's no one on this street. Yeah, that's why there's no one on this fucking street, because there's a fucking magpie in the tree.
Animal, no.
Bonus animals, man.
No, there's no way I'm going to Australia now, bro.
We got a whole bunch of bonus animals, mate. I mean, they're the ones we just don't even make the brochure. They don't even make the top 5.
They don't make the brochure. That is such false advertising, because I'm seeing like, oh, look at this building. Look how beautiful the water is. Look how great the city and the people. And y'all got magpies, snakes, spiders. Nah. See,
we haven't even bought up sharks. That's how crazy that shit is, mate. Everybody's scared of sharks. We haven't even got that far. And to be honest, I'm more scared of jellyfish than sharks.
So y'all got a big jellyfish problem in Australia as well.
We got a teeny tiny jellyfish problem in Australia. That's the problem. The jellyfish is this big.
So it could be in any water except a pool, probably.
Yeah, except a pool. Yeah.
You just scared the shit out.
And crocodiles. But we didn't even get that far.
Crocodile Dundee, touche. Forgot all about those. Nah, man.
So yeah, other than the snakes, the spiders, the crocodiles, the magpies, the sharks, the little tiny jellyfish that can fuck you up, we're good.
It's too many for me, man. Let me tell you, spiders was my number 1, and then you said snakes, which is my ultra number 1, and then you said sharks, which is the number 1 in any form of water. And now I got to worry about tiny jellyfish. And then if I'm walking away from any type of water, I got to deal with magpies. Nah.
Dude, you got mountain lions. They terrify the fuck out of me out here. We don't have mountain lions. You got mountain lions. I won't go hiking. Well, I won't go hiking because I'm fat, but I really won't go hiking because of mountain lions.
Here's the thing. You are not fat because you've lost a lot of weight, sir. Congratulations.
Right. Thank you. I'm still not skinny yet, though. I'm working on it. Just lost another 30 in the last 30 days, man. Back on it again.
That's incredible.
Yeah, man.
Excuse me. That's amazing, dude. You on your way.
Yeah, man. Who knew if you put less food in your mouth and don't eat breakfast, you're gonna lose a lot of weight.
That's what I'm hearing.
Mate, where can people find your comedy, mate?
CT is dope everywhere. Just type in Clayton Thomas and something funny of mine will pop up.
Yeah, you're a machine, man. You're all over YouTube, Instagram, all the socials. I was trying to pick the greatest hits out before your intro, and I'm like, God damn, this guy's got lots of shit going on.
I'm honored that you have me on, man. And thank you for getting me Australia's own Vegemite.
Now you've got some hurricane food, right? See there? That's hurricane food. Put that in a hurricane kit with some crackers, and you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. I love it.
Mate, CT, thank you very much for being on Are You My Vegemate today. Folks, go to AussiePiesAndSausages.com and get yourself some Australian meat pies delivered to you here in America. CT, you are definitely our Vegemate, and I'm sure you'll be welcome if you ever go to Australia, mate.
Man, I'm never going after this conversation, but I am definitely a Vegemite.
Cheers, mate.